together with Europe, we need to exert the necessary pressure, but also accompany the whole process, which is precisely what we've been discussing with Madame Aung San Suu Kyi. In terms of education, health, which is a very important theme, and also see to it that this aid, this highly necessary aid, be controlled to make sure that it is well identified and that it is invested there where it should be invested. And one of our topics was that of transparency. Democratic process also means that best practices need to be put in place in terms of businesses and financing. Also, we need to see to it that businesses that will be investing money, also give the necessary information to Burma and the international community.
I'm sorry you were interrupted. Joan Shore, Huffington Post. Madam, at the moment, do you have any contacts, any plans or projects or promises with certain countries with whom you want to work and cooperate?
We have received assurances of the support and the enthusiasm to cooperate with us. And I think these assurances are based very firmly on a commitment to our democratic process. So I've been very encouraged by these, and I'm sure they will come to fruition. I do not think they're just empty words. I do not think this is the time now to name them, but after all, the President himself has said that he would be doing whatever is possible to support the democratic process in Burma and to support moves towards financial transparency in the extractive industries and, in fact, in business in general. Thank you.
Bonjour, Madame Aung San Suu Kyi. Je suis Théo Pham, journaliste de Radio France Internationale.
Radio France Internationale. Good afternoon. Which is the role you have played on the political stage as an opponent to the present regime? Will it be a frontal opposition, or will you be ready to accept compromising with the present government, with those who put you in prison and under house arrest for so many years?
I think the fact that we decided to participate in the electoral process shows that we are not just ready for compromise, but we have actually put it to work in a practical way. We understand that negotiations are about give and take. Negotiations are not about getting what you want for yourself. It's about trying to find the best solution for the whole country. This is what we had been saying to the military regime for many, many years, that give and take does not mean that one side gives everything and the other side takes everything. Each side has to both give and take. And I certainly do not bear any grudges against the military regime. I never think of them as those people who placed me under house arrest for so many years. This is not the way we bring about national reconciliation. I think of them as a people with whom I would like to work in order to bring reform to our country.
Olivier Ravanello pour ITV. Bonsoir Madame, Monsieur le Président.
Good afternoon,
Tout d'abord un mot
Madam, Mr. President. First, I'd like to welcome you and tell you how much we admire your fight for so many years. Do you trust those who oppressed you for so many years? And do they think they will accompany you in this reform? Or will there be somebody else who will step in? President, will you be inviting the President Thein Sein to France shortly?
Can I answer first? Do I trust those who are involved in the reform process? I don't think we should talk about trust at the moment, but of hard work. We have to work very hard to make sure that the reform process stays on course. I do not know how sincere all those people are who are now involved